Sheldon Cooper monologue, the witch-weighing scene from Monty Python. Ladies and gentlemen of clearly inferior reasoning skills. Tonight we shall be exploring one of the most egregious logical travesties ever committed to celluloid. The witch trial scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yes, that scene. The one where an angry mob attempts to determine whether a woman is a witch using a scale, a duck, and no measurable understanding of physics. Let's dissect this. Slowly, for your benefit. The villagers argue if she weighs the same as a duck, then she is a witch. Why? Because witches are made of wood, and wood floats, and ducks float. So if she weighs as much as a duck, she must float. Therefore, she must be made of wood, which, now, allow me to pause here before I hemorrhage. This is what we in the scientific community call a false syllogism. That's when two things are true individually, but the conclusion drawn from them is not. It's like saying, cats have 4 legs. My table has 4 legs. Therefore, my table is a cat. No, it's just a place to store your nachos. Ducks float because their average density is less than that of water. This is due to hollow bones, air sacs, and waterproof feathers. Human beings can also float, by the way. You should try swimming sometime. No broom required. Wood also floats, but not all wood. Try tossing a block of ebony into a lake. Spoiler alert, it's not coming. Back up. So even the villager's foundational assumption is flawed. More importantly, weight does not equal composition. Two things can weigh the same and be made of entirely different materials. I weigh about the same as a mid-sized Labrador retriever. Does that mean I bark at mailmen and lick my own genitals? No, I have dignity and a FAD. Now let's talk about methodology. They actually found a duck, an actual duck, put it on a giant medieval scale, then placed a woman next to it to compare mass. Do you know how many variables they ignored? Let me list a few: buoyancy, volume, air displacement, the fact that ducks eat bread and float due to anatomy. Not witchcraft also. The woman was wearing a wooden nose. Added mass. That's cheating. And I haven't even addressed the scientific inaccuracy of a society believing combustion by fire is a legitimate tool for moral justice. In conclusion, the only real magic here is how anyone in that village survived without spontaneously combusting from cognitive dissonance. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go check out Star Trek, the motion picture again. To cleanse my frontal lobe. At least Spock uses logic.